Good. So now we can start. You can see the tagline is very clear. Enjoy office working hours. So thanks for your time, guys. You have taken your valuable time and joined this session. So today's topic, which is why is my website slow, right? Um, and this kind of topic, perhaps we have gone through in our, in our career, right? Time to time we get this kind of request from customers or internal users that why my website is slow, correct? So there are lot of reasons, right, behind why my website is slow, correct? The first and foremost, if somebody complained about application or website is slow, then the first thing comes to my mind or people mind, like it might be something related to server, okay, or maybe some kind of infrastructure related issue, or maybe my the server that where the if website is hosted, probably that particular infrastructure is not doing a pretty good job. Okay, maybe CPU contentions, maybe RAM contentions, maybe some of the IO bottleneck over there. There are lot many issues, right? All of the answers and predictions are right during the troubleshoot process, but sometime from my experience, what I have seen that definitely the CPU, RAM, your underlying infrastructure could be a potential blocker for your website slowness. But there are other reasons that I think you should look at first, and then definitely you can go back and see if you can further tune at your infrastructure level. Okay. So many folks, the system admin, DevOps engineers, DevOps consultant, usually what we do, like, we see the logs files, right? Is there any specific logs related to fatal error, some of the 400, 500 error, or maybe memory leak issue? That is something definitely is part of the troubleshoot process. But what I would encourage that first you need to really see, along with your server infrastructure, uh, troubleshooting, something like that. Let's say this egain technologies, there's a website, right? And let's say this website is very slow. For an example, hypothetically, which is not that case. If I just hit the enter button, you can see it's pretty fast website. It is loading instantly. Instantly, it is getting loaded. So no problem at all during the loading process. But is this a really a fast website? Okay, that is the question. Or maybe if there are 100 people are coming to this website, will my website behave absolutely okay? So that is the question, because see, for one user, two users, website is fine. But let's say more people are accessing this website at the same time, what would be the performance bottleneck? Okay, and what would be the issue that your customer will start talking about the slowness of the website? Okay, the first tool probably or probably you're hearing first time, which is GT Matrix. It is a very popular tool, okay, in industry. So GT Matrix, it is a kind of website performance tool. It will give you a kind of speed analysis that where exactly why your website is slow. Okay. So in many cases, with one of the main reasons that the web developer, the front end developer who has developed this website, probably they are using a lot of JavaScript, lot of heavy images, correct? So that if they put heavy images, then what happened that it's always a rendering is very slow. The website rendering process will be very slow. And if you put lot of heavy images, then also it is a tendency to utilize your server CPU very high, memory high, and overall network latency will be very high. And these are potential issues, not at your infrastructure side. It could be the issue at their development side, right? So let's prove that. So if I just type the egain.co.in, it can be anything, but I have picked up this website for this session. So now you see there's a analyzing your URL, and after some time, it will throw us the error, not error, report like why my website is slow or the score of my website. Okay, now it has got or fetched at least the landing page of the website. Still is under process, but let's see. And now almost it's done. Now you see the grade of my website is not very good. Okay, it is C. Sometimes, I have also observed it is D, but at this stage is C. And you can see there are a lot of details around that. So that is a kind of little load testing about this website. And if I go further down, you can see my website takes time at least 3 to 4 seconds to load properly from inception to full landing page presentation. So full landing page load. So yesterday, when I saw there's a 5 seconds. So this 3 seconds, 5 seconds is not good at all in today's world, right? Because people, they don't have much time to wait your website to load and load. And then by that time, probably that would be also a business loss issue. You should know, maybe we are technical folks, but everything related to business, right? So that could be a potential reason, like, this is 3 seconds, 4 milliseconds or 5 seconds. It is not pretty good. And you can see where exactly the blockers are, right? So the few top issues there, like, if I just expand that, you can see there's a certain CSS files. Those are your web developer developed, right? This is a CSS file for their website beautifications script. And so these are quite heavy, and you can see there's a 974 millisecond takes only to load the bootstrapping, this kind of assets, CSS file. So now from the DevOps perspective, what you have to do, that you really don't need to do anything. You can go back to your developer, website developer, and say, okay, I have got this kind of reports, and can you please look at that and can fix or little bit lighter something, if you can do, like, you can see JavaScript kind of styles related issue. Then if you see there's a avoid enormous network payloads, right? So avoid enormous network payloads, and these are all images file. And from website perspective, it is quite heavy for us. 799 KB, 634 KB, it's absolutely okay. But if you have too many images, those are not optimized, that could be a potential, reason for your slowness. So if I just select that, and that particular images, it is pretty heavy for your website to load, and network payloads problem. So now you can see some of the ideas, and if you can drill down further in the different tab, you can see different components there. Okay, and overall page size is 4.6 MB for that particular page to load, and other areas not bad. So the first thing I would strongly encourage that GT matrix is one of the tool. Another tool, which is pingdom, probably you have heard this name. So pingdom is again a very popular website test tool. So you can use side by side pingdom, GT matrix. And if I can start testing, so you can choose which location you want to do this kind of testing. Probably you can define specific region from where you want to do this testing. So now you can see the same thing, like it is running and testing our website, and now you can see there's a performance wise is C class 76 grade, and this particular page size is 4.9 MB, and load time is not good at all. It's 4.62 seconds. So the same thing, like if you scroll down, you can see some of the components took heavy time, like my DNS inquiry DNS, took 13.7 ms. Then there's a 268.7 ms wait status, wait time, and all stuff. And if you just hover your mouse, you can see the detailed definitions or result about those files. Okay, so you can actually segregate by that. So these are very handy tool. Okay, and you can also download that report and share with your developer. So these are all third-party tools. Now, the developers, usually or even DevOps engineer, you can also use some of the native tool which comes along with your browsers, right? So very common tool in Chrome and Firefox, if you just type fn plus from your keyboard, let's say if I just go and just fn F12. Fn is a functions and F12, so you have to press together. And now you see there's a tool. It is inbuilt with Firefox, and this is a very nice tool, and you can see whole lot of additional details about your website performance. And you see there's a performance tab, and you actually start recording your website performance. If I just click start recording, and let's say I go to different pages, let's say training pages, it is getting loaded. And probably after that, I can go to about pages, let's say facilities, right? Then, so these are all pages I've gone through, and it is getting recorded. And now if I just capture recording options, we will see now it will compile your enter actions in a profiler manner, Firefox profiler, and then it will show you the output that where you can further tune along with your developer. So you can see there's a very nice report there, and there's a screenshot on top. If you can hover your mouse, you can see there's a in this section, you can see almost 84% CPU utilization, because that point of time, this page again took a lot of time to load. Maybe further tune can be possible. If you go to there, you can see there's also 90% of CPU utilizations for rendering that particular page, and there's a JavaScript there. You can see there's a JavaScript related thing. So these are the things probably it would help you a lot before you actually go and fix server, increase server all the time. The first is, if your developer, web developer, can find their images JavaScript or script, then probably it would be always better go and check, or maybe you can upgrade your infrastructure. But that would be always a best practice to see and use. So I'm getting a background noise there. Is there any questions there? Okay. Hope it's 2:17. As I said, it's only 15 minutes quick technical discussion, office hours over the lunch. And if you have any further questions for last 2 minutes, I can take those questions, and then we can wrap it up. Hope this session helps you a lot, unless you have know some of the new tools and how can you troubleshoot. Probably I would encourage you can further go through this tool. So these tools are quite a lot of options, comprehensive tools, and there are a lot of options there. If you can play around with that, it would be a good learning for you. And here you can see there's an option called also you can record the performance straight here. These are Firefox add-ons that I've installed there. So you can also record your sessions from this small icon, and the same kind of report will show you. That's it, guys. Any questions? Do you understand now? So please work on that. Maybe Pingdom, GTmetrix, this tool will help you for the further website performance tuning. All right. If no questions, we can wrap up. Have a good lunch. Have a good break, and then probably you can go back to your office work and start your working. That's something I have planned for this break. During this break, probably you can learn something new. Bye, guys. Take care.
Thanks, Dada.
Thank you, Dada.
Thanks. Yeah, bye.